If you love adventure, you're in luck. This is Barely Competent Role Players. I'm your DM, Jake Harmon, and these are my Barely Competent players.
I'm Mackenzie Harmon, and I play Leisha.
I'm Houston Hunt. I play Rue.
I'm Brain Butt, and I play Thaddeus Gravemark.
And we're excited to welcome you to the magical land of Celeria. Celeria is a land that consists of floating islands over a large void. 21 continents that are larger islands that a lot of people live on, all separated into 5 dominions. Littered throughout are smaller islands, but we're starting at the very middle of the map, in the dominion of the Celerian Empire. The Celerian Empire is an old and powerful empire that has united about 7 continents together into one large, powerful kingdom. In it, there are many factions and many people, but they all fly under the banner of the Empire. That banner happens to be mahogany red, embroidered in gold thread. On it has the depiction of a dragon head raised to the golden sun Solaris, which is surrounded by 4 obelisk-like towers in a diamond shape to the north, east, south, and west. Where we're starting today is in the capital of the Empire, which is known as Lyrix, which happens to also be a continent. This is the largest city in all of Celeria, biggest in trade and just about everything. And in it, it hosts the mana pool, deep within the castle. But this giant city happens to sit on a giant tree that had been cut down eons ago and petrified. This tree sits in a giant void, and no one knows how deep it goes. But there are 4 large bridges that connect into the city that take 2 days to travel across. So at the middle point of these bridges, there are entire towns just built on the side of these massive bridges. And this enormous city is 100 miles in radius. Very large, very diverse, but we're starting on the first day of a new year. It's the first day of the month Celestria, and the Dawnforge festival is in full swing. We're picking up at about 7 or 8 in the morning on a brisk winter morning. The streets are bustling, there's frost on the windows. All the folks that are traveling around are bundled up, but everyone's got celebration in their heart and happiness as they talk and chatter. There's wisps of flurrying snow that slither across the ground as a little bit of snow dances across the streets. The banner of the Empire flutters in between buildings as people get excited to see which sun is going to pass in front of the other and dictate if the year will be one of success or a year of tragedy. We start with a small kobold talking to a grumpy older man. Can you describe your character, Mackenzie?
Yeah, so Leisha Fuster is a 2'6" turquoise kobold. She has 2 sets of horns, one on her forehead that kind of curves up and back, and then one on her temples that kind of curve out, and they're smaller. And then she's got these like big, almost rabbit-like ears that kind of hang down. She's wearing a dark blue cloak with a big backpack on her back that's got a big like book strapped to it and a like curved stick hanging up with a blue lantern hanging off of it. She's wearing the dark blue cloak and a purple dress with purple and pink stars and moons and suns embroidered on it. And then she's holding the hand of a little ghost that's like a foot tall and floating next to her with bright pink eyes and covered in glitter. So she'd walk up to the person.
Mm-hmm. This is a person you've talked to before. This is Dowin. He's a human, kind of brown, messy hair, like a 5 o'clock shadow that has some like salt and pepper in it, but just seems annoyed to see you walking up again. You with your little automaton friend, who is a little bit shorter than you, very round with short, stubby legs, holding a mace, has a white tabard on with a symbol of a tree. That's glowing blue inside of a gear, who walks up with you. But he also has currently a black dot that looks like it's been seared into his head. and that was from when he freaked out recently and had like a glitch and it hurt someone. So this is a mark basically just saying that, hey, this guy could potentially be dangerous. Because recently the automatons became a new race when a new god was naturally born into the world without any help from any other god. This god, Arborist Nexus, is the god of technology, creation, and creativity, and gave souls to all the automatons. But recently they seem to be having a little bit of problems. But as you walk up, Downwind looks over and he just sighs. I told you, Leisha, you can't compete. You gotta have 3 people, and Click can't compete.
But there's 3 of us right here. Me, Click, and Ghosty. There's 3.
The ghost is a familiar, doesn't count. And,
She's a person.
well, Click's been marked, so he can't be in it. You gotta find other people.
Why?
I told you, you gotta have other people. This is the main event.
But he's a person too.
He is, but he's marked. He could malfunction and actually hurt someone.
That was one time.
Yeah, well, we can't have it happen again. You gotta find other people.
You're mean.
It's the rules.
Your rules are dumb.
I don't make them.
Can I look around to see if there's anyone else that seems interested in playing?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Okay, 21.
21? Yeah. As you look around, you notice the streets are pretty busy. But pretty much everyone's kind of in groups of their own, except you would see one person standing on his own. Do you want to describe your character, Brayden?
Yeah. So, Thaddeus Gravemark. He's of average stature. He's got medium length hair, currently pulled up in a ponytail on the back of his head. His clothes are very ratty, very just, very. If you see him, you'd think pirate, but they're not in the best state. Except for this vest that he's wearing. It's a completely red vest with these really clean white buttons that are kind of holding it together, and that's like the only article of clothing of his that looks like it's in good condition. And he's just kind of looking around with his hand rested on his sword.
Okay, I take Click's hand and walk up to him. Hi. Do you want to play a game with us? Because this dude's really mean, and he's saying that my friends here aren't allowed to play, and I think that's unfair. So do you want to play with me?
What sort of game?
What sort of game is it?
It is a race. It's a race of these wagons that have engines strapped to them, and it's the main event right before one of the sons will pass in front of the other.
We're gonna race and with wagons, those things, the things with the boxes with the wheels.
It's the main event. It's 300 gold is the price, and a storybook.
I want the storybook.
so
You can have the
there's money
shiny
involved.
coins.
Yeah, I'll play. Yeah, of course.
But we need a third person because they said these 2 don't count, which is dingleberries. So I think
Yeah, total.
we need to find another person.
Yeah, okay. Hey, can I do perception checks? See anyone?
Sure.
Cool. So it's an 18.
18?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see lots of other people around. It seems busy. Again, bustling. There's lots of people walking around, chatting.
All right, I'm just gonna walk up to a random person. Hey, you.
You want to describe your character, Houston?
Rupert Bunyan Lee. He is tall-ish. He's only 6'4", 6'6", that area. Well, 6'4" without his boots on, 6'6" with them. He'd be wearing the warmest clothes he has, which is his former, essentially, military uniform. He's got a cool pauldron on one of his shoulders with a little blazing sun on it, and he's got scale mail that has seen so much use that some of the scales aren't metal. You can see a tooth, a claw of some creature, a couple of shaved bones, a bit of rattier farmer wear, but underneath this nice insulating armor. And he's a bit sun-kissed tan from working on the farm, and he's a grumpy old guy, late 40s, shaved head on the side, but enough up top to notice he has hair, and a cool red streak in the middle.
Nice.
I like your hair. It looks really cool. We need somebody to play a game with us because that guy over there is really mean and says that my people don't count. He's new, so
Wait, my people?
Yeah, these 2.
Is he being racist
This
to you?
is Click and this is Queenie, and he says that they can't play.
Why not?
I'm marked.
He
That'll
points
do it.
to his head. You can
That'll
see
do it
that
right
mark.
there.
I don't know why he says Queenie can't play. I think that's really mean.
Queenie's a familiar.
She's a person, though, still.
Familiars can feel like family. That's perfectly understandable.
Yeah.
But as the rules have been stated, she can't do it. Sorry, kid.
That's still dingleberries.
She just doesn't count as like a person. She can still be there.
That's true. She can float with me.
Yeah.
So do you want to play with us? It's a race. You can have all the shiny stuff. I just want the
glory,
book.
yeah, for the glory, and there's a book in it for her too.
Yeah, I don't need a
And
story
300 gold.
book. 300 gold now.
Yeah.
It's been a couple years since I've participated, but you know, if it's for the little
You
kids,
participated before?
when I was like 4, 3,
That's a long time.
stuff happened. But I'll help with the race.
Okay.
Yeah,
That sounds good. Let's go.
Uh,
And she would just like let go of Click and Queenie's hands and grab your guys' hands, like reaching fully above her head to do so, and like pulls you towards Dowen.
So while you're dragging
Yeah.
us, I'm gonna.
Oh, my name's
Let's
Lisa,
go.
by the
I
way.
was about to say, I'm Rupert. You can call me Rue.
Grave. Nice to meet y'all.
Hopefully this isn't a grave mistake.
Grave's a weird name,
I said a weird name.
because that's where you put dead people.
That's kind of the point.
Well, you don't
Are
have
you
any
a dead
dead
person?
people in you, do you?
No, but that's right.
No possessions we should know about.
None that I'm aware of.
Well, he does have a skeleton inside him, so
Don't we all?
technically he has a dead person inside him.
Click would like reach up and poke Rue.
That symbol on your arm.
Yeah.
Is it Rising Sun?
Yeah.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah, I'm an automaton. Yeah.
Neat.
Most of us here were part of it.
I knew your daddy.
What?
Arborist.
Arborist isn't my daddy. He's a god.
Yeah, fair
Your
enough.
daddy's a god.
I knew your
No.
deity.
You knew him?
Yeah. In a sense.
How?
From a distance.
You knew a god?
Well, he wasn't a god at that time. He was a great leader and a general.
Oh.
You met a
cool.
god?
Well,
I met a god too.
What?
now let's hear about that.
Who's the leader of my tribe?
I don't know your tribe.
Yeah,
God?
we
What
need some
God?
more details if you don't mind.
I don't remember his name. It was a long
But
time
you
ago.
know he was a god.
Yeah. Because we worshipped
Sure,
him.
kid. Why not? And he just gives you a little pat on the head.
Yeah. Okay, let's go play the game. I want that book.
As you walk up, Dowen looks over.
I have friends now since you said mine didn't count.
I didn't. Okay, whatever. Are you guys competing?
I guess I am.
Pleased to meet you, Grave.
All right, I'm Dowen. I'm just taking the names. What do you guys want to call yourselves?
Too old to be here.
Okay.
I am not old though.
Oh, what?
You don't want to be called that?
No.
No, I feel like, that's
All right.
How about shovels?
But there's Graves Bunch, that's always.
What?
Graves Bunch.
Well, I'm the one that found all of us, so I don't know about that.
Okay, fine. Then, Graves Crew.
What? That's the same thing.
No, it's different. 2 words.
How about the grave diggers?
Yeah, no, that's great.
I did used to dig graves.
Well, there
That
we.
sounds good.
Yeah, okay.
And then it has shovels too.
Yeah.
All right, grave diggers.
Gravediggers.
Yeah.
Okay. Gravediggers it is. You guys are in the competition.
Yay!
We're the best GD team there is.
What's GD?
Grave digger.
So what exactly
Ah.
do we need to do?
Show up
Okay, cool.
Well, we're here.
When and where? I don't remember.
here. He like points to the wagons behind him. You see these like souped up wagons with like massive engines.
Yeah, that's what we'll be racing with.
Yeah, you see there's one that's like made out of like pure like bronze and is like glowing blue. You see these dwarfs are working on it.
So that one's ours, right?
No, those are the
No.
dwarves ones.
Oh, I thought they were the pit crew.
No, that's
No.
the mechanologist. That's another team that's competing.
Oh,
That's a cool name.
That's yours. He points down and you can see there's like this old ratty one that has like this engine that's like barely held together.
That looks perfect.
If it breaks, can I use it as a backhoe on my farm?
No,
I don't think it would work very well.
It's used every year.
Okay.
You also have the Lyrix bards, and you see just like a bunch of humans that are like standing around. One that's like not quite as ratty, but still pretty ratty. And instead of working on it, they're just singing at it aggressively, just like strumming and like playing a flute, dancing at it.
But is it working?
They look
It does
intimidating.
not look like it's working. And then there's another group, and these are halflings, and they all have like pale, like white sheet skin that looks like they have like clearly face paint on. And they like are covered in this black leather with spikes, and they are decorating their wagon to make it look like it's like a death metal machine. And he's like, "Yeah, those are the death shredders. They're the other ones that are."
Why are they so pale?
I don't know. They said they wanted to like have the like kiss of death.
So there's
I don't
supposed to be,
think
like,
death
monsters.
kisses people.
I just write down the names, man. You think I really paid attention to them?
Well, you're the one describing them, so I kind of figured you got. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
He's not describing them, he's just telling us their names.
that's a description.
Okay,
I guess.
just be back here till at 11.
Let's
This
go
is the race
decorate our
that leads
wagon.
up to the Dawnforge.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah,
I would hand him a daisy.
he takes it. He just like takes it and puts it on his clipboard. Thank you.
Oh, I have flowers for you too. And she like reaches around to like a flower pot that she has growing, and she would hand Rue. She would hand you a poppy flower, and then she would hand you a sunflower.
So
Here you go.
You just have a pot of flowers on your hip.
Yeah,
Yes, she does.
I grow them and
You see,
collect
Click
them.
has like a flower crown.
Okay, cool.
I like flowers.
I can see that. Yeah, now that I'm paying attention, yeah. That makes sense.
You should pay more attention.
clicking.
It's pretty important.
Well, I have been, but like around, yeah.
Clearly you haven't.
Let's go work on this machine. Let's see if we
Yeah,
can
let's
do
go
it.
decorate it. We should paint it purple.
You do that, and then we'll look at the.
I don't have
the
any
engine.
paint.
You guys want to check on the engine?
Sure.
Sure. Which one of you would like to make a crafting check for me?
I'll do it.
Sure.
You got this, big guy.
If I had Dwarf out, he'd be really helpful, but he's sleeping today.
Who?
Oh, that was so close. It's only 19.
Only a 19?
Yeah.
So you rolled a 19?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Only.
Well, it could have been that 20. It went great.
It always could be that 20.
I know.
Yeah, you would open it and you look at it and you're like, yeah, that's an engine. That's definitely an engine. That's working. It looks real cool. Yeah, the wagon's just real ratty. The engine seems to be like, it's in good condition.
All right, I'm gonna open up and like, oh yeah, okay. No, see, but this is a little loose. I'm getting there. So let me tighten that. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna get in the end and start like fiddling with it.
Can I look over and see like what he's doing?
Sure, yeah. Roll a perception check.
22.
Should I be trying to deceive her?
Or do you want to deceive her?
Oh yeah, I'm trying
Go
to make
for
it
it.
look
Yeah,
like I know what I'm
make
doing.
a deception
Yeah.
check.
So that's a 15.
Yeah, so you see, you like peek up and look over, and you see Grave is just like stroking it a little bit, just like running his fingers on it, like on a bolt, like acting like he's tightening it.
That's not how you do that. You're not doing anything.
No, it was a little loose. So I'm tightening it. Yeah.
No, you're not. You're just touching it.
Well, yeah, that's how I tighten it.
No, let me show you. Can I make a crafting check to look at it?
Sure.
I rolled a nat one.
Kid, you're supposed to turn it the other way.
He's doing it really well.
Yeah, never mind. I was wrong. You were right. You really needed to tighten that. I'm gonna go paint it now.
Okay.
So I have the ghost, the monarch of the Fey Courts, and she gives me art lore. So can I do an art check to decorate our wagon?
to decorate it?
I want to paint
Yeah,
it purple
go
and
for it.
put flowers all over it. Nat 20 plus
yeah.
4, so 24.
You like scamper off and then come back with your art supplies, and
I paint it
Yeah.
purple. I like paint intricate like suns and stars and flowers, and like somehow have so many flowers from my pot that I like the entire rim of the cart is covered in flowers. It's beautiful.
Well, there's the bouquet of flowers for the grave.
Well, I still have more. See, and her like pot is still completely full of flowers and mushrooms.
So we can call the ship the Tombstone.
Yes.
Yeah,
She goes and like paints on it. It's like there. Now it says Tombstone, and it is just scribbles.
Beautiful. Rue's just trying to do the least amount of work as possible.
So
Rue is doing a very good job at supervising us.
So Grape, he's gonna close the hood. All right, it's all good to go now. Yeah, we're perfect. We're ready to go.
As you do
How
that,
did you reach up
see,
there?
You see Click is like staring at you with like these white glowing eyes, and he's just like,
I know what you did.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Nothing.
he just like kind of waddles off with his mace to help Leisha.
She would give him a paintbrush so he can help her paint.
Yeah, he takes it. He's just dragging the mace along with him because the mace is like as big as he is. Rue, as they're doing that, you want to make me a perception check?
Sure. That is a 17.
17? Yeah, as you're sitting there, and they're kind of like, you know, Thaddeus Grave is there kind of just fiddling with the engine, and Leisha is a blur of colors and paint.
And flowers.
And flowers. You like notice like this old man just sitting on the corner, just like, the world's ending! It's all starting today!
Oh, here we go again.
Again.
You see, most of the people around him are just kind of ignoring him, and you see this old man in like crappy clothes, and he's got like kind of glossed over eyes and this long like kind of like red beard, just all the way down to like his knees, just shouting this and like trying to like grab people and tell them, and they all just kind of like move away and like put their hands up like, okay, yeah.
If he grabbed someone, Rue would be like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah, I mean, like, he is just grabbing people. They just
Yeah.
kind of, like, push him off.
Rue would step up to him.
Yeah, he'd, like, turn and he'd, like, grab you. It's all gonna end today!
Yep.
It's starting today!
Uh-huh.
Kramarian is gonna pass in front of Solaris.
Yep.
It's gonna be a year of bad!
Oh, yeah, terrible. Mm-hmm.
Make a will saving throw.
Oh, snap, crackle, pop. 12.
12, you, like, he grabs your wrist tighter, and he, like your eyes lock with his, and his eyes, like, roll back, and you see, like, blood start, like, leaking from his eyes. It's happening today! And then, like, all of a sudden, everything snaps back, and he looks completely normal.
What?
You okay, Sonny? You won't be when the world ends!
Yeah. Huh. Any advice for surviving the end of the world?
A new rebirth cycle is coming soon! There's no surviving it.
Okay. I looked through my book of just all history about monsters and...
Yeah, you would look through that. You know, like, the rebirth cycle is something that's, like, pretty commonly known in Solaria. This is the world goes through these cycles of rebirth where maybe a horrible event happens and the world's destroyed and it's reborn again, or maybe just the gods get sick of it and recreate it. Yeah, as you look through your book, you don't really see anything. When you turn back, the old man's gone.
Nope. Not my problem. Not my problem.
How'd you manage to reach that high on the cart? You're so short.
I'm very good at jumping.
Oh, okay.
She stood on my shoulders.
I jumped on his shoulders.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I have lots of practice having to reach things that are taller than me.
How big is the cart?
I mean, it's decently tall. Like, you could stand inside of it.
So tall enough that I would be confused.
Yeah, no. I mean, your assumption would probably be that she climbed on top of it and leaned down and painted it.
Okay.
And stood
Because it's
on,
like
shoulders.
It would be like big enough for you to stand in normally, but this thing is just like there's a giant engine in it. Like it is like way too oversized for this cart.
I wonder if the engine gets hot enough that we could cook stuff on it.
No, actually.
Then we can
they
make
stay
food
pretty
for when we
cold.
win.
It doesn't stay cold. It's got an arc stone in it. It just generates energy.
Yeah, so there's not really a lot of heat, or so it feels
But there's
cold.
still heat. It's just not like super hot or not super cold.
Oh, I was hungry.
Well,
Food.
Yeah, you guys can look around. I mean, it's a festival. You guys smell pastries and like meat on steak in the air. There's like the smell of like hot cider and cocoa. Like,
I want meat. Let's go get some meat. Come on.
Okay, sure.
She just grabs your hand and starts walking towards one of the stalls.
It's been a long day of supervising. I've worked up quite the appetite.
You have worked very hard. Mm-hmm. I agree. Let's
You
go.
also talked to the old man.
What
Yeah,
old
I don't
man?
want to talk about that. Let's get some food.
Old man Gaff.
Oh, who's that?
I don't think you've met him.
Oh, okay.
He's crazy.
Oh,
There are lots of crazy people.
No, he's really crazy.
You talked to him. What did he say?
you know, mad stuff happening.
He's mad.
End of the world. We're all gonna die.
That's true.
Normal Dawnforge stuff.
Yeah.
There's always like old kook who thinks that Kramarian is gonna pass in front of Solarius.
That's exactly what he said.
Man, I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
Normally when it happens, maybe a war happens or something at the worst.
Is that a tamale stand over there?
That sounds good. What's a tamale, though? I haven't.
Oh,
had
you're
one
about
before.
to see.
Oh, you're in
kid.
for a treat.
Okay, let's go.
Sure.
Just like waddles over to it.
Yeah, as you guys walk over, you would see this like kind of older, gruffer guy, Dutch, and he's selling like meat on sticks, some tamales, stuff like that.
I would like put my hands on the counter and like peek my head up above it. I want something to eat, please.
I'd pick her up like from the collar.
Do you have a
so she can get
stool
better
we
view.
can put her on?
Yeah, she would just happily like hang down as you hold her from the collar, like unfazed completely.
What can I interest you in, huh?
She would just point to something random on his like if she sees any form of food, she would just point to it.
Yeah, he's got like food like hanging from sticks and stuff like that.
Yeah, she just point to something random.
Yeah, sure. 5 copper.
Okay.
Yeah, he'd hand you this like chicken on a stick that's like dipped in some kind of like hot sauce.
Nice. Can you set me down now?
I can.
She would just start eating it, and she would give like she would
It's delicious.
pull off a little sliver and give it to Queenie, who just looks up at her and is like kind of shrugs because she like has a tiny little mouth that's just for like expressions that does not open. She's like, okay, fine, I won't feed it to you, and just eats it herself.
You got some tamales, I see.
Yeah.
Give me 2 of those.
Okay. 1 silver.
I'll just coin toss him a silver for him to catch. So, what's your
Why don't you
name?
just hand that to me, man? He like bends over and picks it up.
Well, I tossed it up high so you could catch it.
That's weird. Most people
He's like
you just
his hands
hand
are like
them.
full of like sticks of meat and stuff.
Well,
Come on, man.
I thought you.
You just
hands
like
are free.
throwing stuff at people or something?
What do you mean? This is the first time I've thrown anything. So,
He like has 2 tamales and just hands them to you, and then picks up the silver on the ground.
sorry. Look, I thought you were. I didn't realize.
Fine,
your hands
man,
were full. What did you say your name was?
I'm Dutch.
Dutch. Nice
Yeah.
to meet you. I'm Grave.
Nice to meet you.
So, what's the lowdown on this race going on today?
You trying to place a
What
bet?
does lowdown mean?
The race that happens every year. It's just the race to the castle. You just go and you race against the other people, fight, and see who makes it there first.
Are there any crowd favorites?
Yeah. The Death Shredders are pretty popular this year.
Okay.
They're funny looking. They're very pale.
Yeah, they like them. No one really likes the bards. They always compete, and the mechanologists are just always a shoo-in for a win.
Why don't they like the bards? Their music is so pretty as they were aggressively playing it at their cart, which is a little odd.
That's why they don't really like that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Carts don't have ears.
that's correct.
But the patrons do.
Yeah, they're just theater kids. You know how it is.
No.
Okay. Do you want anything, sir?
I'll take 2 tamales, and I hand him very gingerly 1 silver.
Thanks. He hands you 2 tamales.
This is very yummy. You did a very good job.
Thank you. It is my job.
She would take a what colors is he wearing?
He's got like a leather apron on that's like splattered in dried blood. He's clearly a butcher, so he's got like a white shirt that's also covered in blood.
She would give him like a rose, but one of the roses that like the center is a color and then it kind of fades to like a lighter color on the end of the petals.
Thank
Yep.
you. He sticks it in his stand.
Same time next year, Dutch.
I'm here
If we're
all
still
year.
alive.
That's very
what Arthur
ominous.
would say. All right.
People die every day. Now let's go work on our cart more. I think it needs sparkles.
I'll be back later tonight. These are delicious.
Of course. I'll maybe be here. Depends on how late you go. Yeah. You guys want to head back to your cart? There's also some events that are going on currently that you guys could compete in.
Oh, heck yeah.
What events are there?
So the vents that are going on right now are some smaller ones, but the ones that stand out are there's a greased pig catch, so you can try and wrestle with a greased pig and try and catch it.
That sounds like fun.
If you win 10 gold. If you lose, you have to pay 5 gold.
Oh.
Then there are also duels that are going on with 3 different fighters, and they seem to each have like different levels of skill. The easiest one definitely seems to be kind of around your guys' skill level, and then just kind of increase from there. But each time you go in, you bet a certain amount of money that you want to do, and you'll get back more if you win. So, and then you lose it if you don't. So you see 3 fighters. There's level 1, level 2, and level 3. Level 1, you'd get back like 0.5, so it's times 1.5 multiplier. Level 2 would be a times 2 multiplier, level 3 times 3 multiplier. What would you guys like to do?
You want to go catch a pig, or do you want to fight somebody?
I'll fight someone. My knees ain't what they used to be.
Let's go bite them.
I like
Fight.
Bite
Fight with an F.
with our teeth.
With our hands on
Teeth.
some weapons.
Teeth hurt more.
Or sparring. You don't want them to really be hurt.
But bite.
So
She
she's
just
gonna
like the
watch.
frog blink like one eye before the other.
So
You
these
go
are
last.
so these are 101 spars, just to let you know.
You go first. You got the fancy armor.
I'll
you're
go
old.
second. I gotta stretch.
Oh wow.
You hear like terrible crunching and popping.
She would like try and copy you.
As you guys are doing that, you can see Click is already sparring one of them. And you see him just like he's fighting like the level 2 like person, and you see he just like jumps up like and whacks him on the head with a mace, and you see him just fall down.
Yay! Good job, Click!
Yeah!
So Thaddeus.
Is he okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see he gets like they have healers and stuff like this is clearly like a very low stakes. Like so mechanically, if you guys go into this, you guys won't lose anything. So like
Spell
if once
slots
you
too.
lose, yeah, all of that will just come back because this is just a sparring match.
Okay.
So Thaddeus is gonna like adjust his overcoat that he's wearing. He's like, I got this, and he's gonna go up to the
Yeah, you got this.
Yeah, who are you looking to fight?
the highest level.
You want to fight? Okay, level 3.
Yeah.
Okay, this will be a level 3 fighter. You'd walk up and you see this large, like 7.5 foot tall orc, wielding a great sword. And he just looks over at you. You don't want to fight me.
No, I think this is gonna be the most even odds.
You know you lose money if you lose, right?
I
How
put
much we
someone
bet?
aside. Can I put money on the orc?
Yeah. Yeah, you can put money on it.
I put 3 gold on that orc.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'll put down 8 gold on myself.
Is that all your gold?
No, I'm not stupid.
I want to put 2 copper on the orc and 2 copper on Thaddeus.
Okay.
You're a
He
good
just
kid.
like swings the great sword over. All right, little man, come on. He just walks into the ring.
I go in.
You
All
got
right.
this. I'm totally not betting against you.
We're just
Roll
laughing at you.
initiative.
Alrighty. So that's a 23.
Okay, you're on first.
Dope.
Yeah, he looks like he's kind of standing there waiting for you to see what you're gonna do first. Come at me, little man.
So what's the arena, like the fighting pit arena look like? Are we close enough? Like how close are I?
Yeah, it's just like a flat area you guys are
Alright.
in, like just right in front of each other, ready to fight.
Alright, so just on top of each other from the
Yep.
Awesome, sweet, cool. So Thais is gonna, with his rapier in his hand, he's like, so how's the weather up there? And then he's gonna attack.
What?
And I go in for the attack.
Yeah, make an attack roll. Are you doing anything for? Are you gonna make a
That
braggart
was-
attack?
Yeah, that was supposed to be it. I'm not quite sure how it works, but
What do you mean you don't know how it works?
I'm
So-
insulting him, so.
Yeah, it's an action.
Oh, it's an action?
Yeah.
Dope. That's my first action, is that insult then.
Okay, then you have to roll a check to see if you can intimidate him, or you can intimidate, or I think lie.
I think
Demoralize
I think
is what it is.
intimidation is when is the
Okay,
because
then
the
you're gonna do
demoralized
it's
was the
demoralize.
intimidation.
So yeah, make a demoralize check.
Yeah. So that uses my intimidation, I believe.
It's against their will DC. So this is gonna be a 18.
Cool. That's a dirty 20.
There's right? Yeah, so that succeeds. He's demoralized, so he's like, what? And just seems confused.
And so then for my second action, I'm going to go in. I'm going to attack him with my sword.
Yep. And you have a panache.
Let's go. What does that do again?
How do you
Are
not
you
know
serious?
anything about your class?
I
Didn't do my homework.
wish I hadn't rolled. No, I did it, but
Clearly not.
well, it wasn't very well explained what exactly the panache does. Like I can't remember if it makes
it definitely does.
It literally does. It describes it perfectly if you read it.
I read it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Read it right now.
Is it on my sheet?
Dude, in
Did
your
you write it on your
the
sheet?
Panache? Yeah, it's your core ability. I would hope you would know what that does. It
I'm
gives
digital
you,
when it
I know I
explores
need
every.
gives you more speed, gives you more damage. It normally gives you something on a check as well, I believe. Yeah, so it allows you to make a precise strike where you deal 2 additional damage, and then you can choose to make it a finisher if you want to add 2d6 to that instead of 2. So panache, you can make precise strikes.
Okay, so just instead of a normal attack, a precise attack.
Yeah, and you get a +2 to damage.
Okay.
And then you also get a +5 to your speed at level 1. I think there's one other thing, but you can do. Yeah, here it is. You have, you get a +1 circumstance bonus to skill checks with the bravado trait while in the combat encounter. Yeah, so that's what you get.
So I tried
And
that.
+5 foot status. Yep.
All right.
Yep. So you can attack him and deal more damage, or you can do a finisher if you want.
Okay. So the first attack is a 9 to hit.
Yeah, 9's gonna critically miss. So you're gonna say how's the weather up there? And he's like, huh? And then you go in, stumble forward, and he just backhands you, and you just kind of stumble back, just in a daze for a second. Yeah, you can make another attack if you'd like. He's
That's
I don't
not
think
how
you're
you
ready
do
for
it.
this.
So I'm going for another attack.
I don't think
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
doing very
It's
well.
gonna be. Does your weapon have the agile trait?
It has deadly disarmament finesse.
So no.
Yeah, so go ahead. Attack multiple attack penalty, -5 on this.
Do it again, Grave.
Not like that though.
You should hit him. It works better that way.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 17.
17? Yeah, you lash forward with speed as your blade hits him on his armor, square in his chest, and just ting, and just stops. All right, my turn. And he just takes a big stance, grabs a sword, and is just gonna try and sink it down on you. He's gonna use a vicious swing on you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, so this counts as 2 attacks. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so for that, he just makes 2 dice instead of 1, which is gonna be 2d12. Which he rolled super low on, which is great for you.
Yes.
Which means you're only gonna take 9 damage. And then he will, even though he has a -10 now, he's still gonna try and hit you. Yeah, he does not hit you.
Awesome.
Yeah, he just swings out. After this huge crash, he tries to swat you, and you're able to just agilely jump away.
See, Grave, how he did it? Now you gotta do that to him.
Yeah, try and hit me, little man.
Yeah,
I'd love
listen to
see
the
it.
little girl.
All right. So for my first action, I'm gonna use another.
I'm gonna stack more panache.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't get any more benefits from it.
Yeah. I know.
Okay.
Was that supposed to hurt? I thought you were having a fight here.
As he's bleeding.
You're bleeding. You
That
didn't
doesn't
even.
count.
You just hit my armor, man.
I was going easy.
What did you get? It's a DC 18.
That was a 23.
23.
Yeah.
All right, let me see it, little guy. He seems like he's expecting something from you now.
Awesome. I'm gonna go in for a precise strike.
Yeah, go for it.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nice.
There we
Let's
go.
go.
All right, so let's do a quick
For
description.
27 for the total.
Yeah, it's still a crit. You
I
hit.
wanted to feel good.
Okay. Well, if it wasn't a nat 20, it would not be a crit. So this is a level 3 fighter you're fighting.
Yeah.
At level 1.
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure that
I'm aware.
our listeners were very much aware of that. And you bet a large amount of your money on it.
In the game. and
Yeah,
out of
so
it.
the way we do crits, instead of just doubling damage, what we do is do a max on the dice that you would roll. So you'd roll one dice and then add the max damage you could deal, because we like the idea of crits actually feeling like a crit instead of, I rolled a 1, let's double that to a
instead of
2.
one.
Yeah! So at the very least, he's going to be dealing, your weapon is a D8 or D6.
So I have a question about that. So it says deadly D8.
So it'd be a D8.
So okay.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
D8. Awesome. So 8 plus 2, so 10, and then rolling.
Yep, that's correct.
There's my D8.
It should also be plus your strength as well.
That was the 2, I think.
No, that's the precise.
Oh, that's right.
And plus 0 strength.
So then you would plus 0 to what the
You're not
attack.
Dang.
very strong.
Yeah. I thought the finesse would help.
It does.
That's true.
It makes your hits be able to do with dexterity instead.
All right. So that is. Ooh, that's not bad. So that's a 15 total.
15 total?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you hit him, and it's a decent hit.
Yeah, just like that. Do it again.
Yeah, it's a good solid hit. He doesn't look too bad though. Like he kind of just tanks it. You see it like go forward. It like nicks off his neck. All right, there you go. What do you like to do?
I'm gonna go for another one.
You gonna do a precise strike or do you want to do a finisher?
Finish him.
I think. Let me see.
So this is gonna expend your panache, but you get to add 2d6 damage.
2d6, eh?
But then you can't do it on him again.
So actually, I'm actually gonna hold off on the finishing move. And so after I hit that second strike, my eyes are gonna crackle with a little bit of electricity, and I'm gonna throw an electric arc at him.
Is that one action or two?
It's a spell. It would be 2.
Two actions.
yeah.
Is it 2?
Yeah, and you chose to
Does it,
demoralize him.
let me see.
Almost all spells are 2 actions, unless for some reason you have
It
some.
says, oh wait, that's blasting beams. What's the? Oh, I didn't. Oh, it didn't write it down. Gosh darn it.
Every spell is 2 actions, unless it's something like a message.
I mean, this spell says blasting beams 1 action, which is why I was guessing.
well, is it?
Well,
Is
then my eyes are gonna crackle with magic. I'm gonna use blasting beam instead because it's 1 action.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So when I hit him with my sword, I pull back the rapier and I hold up my other hand, and lightning arcs from it to go towards him. And I pray that I hit. So I need to make an attack roll against him.
Correct.
16.
16. You miss. You see an arc of black lightning explode from his hand and just whoosh, like all the way to the left, not even close to him.
you gotta aim?
What was that, man?
Holy
What the heck?
I'm gonna be honest. That was
Holy
that was my
cows.
first time. I've never aimed that before. I thought that was.
I bet it's not your first time out
I'm
of this
gonna go
stuff
to
either,
the
buddy.
right.
Don't worry. He's gonna pivot and he's gonna do a vicious strike on you.
I think he's about to die.
I think I'm about to make some money.
Maybe.
Me too.
He doesn't have to be so mean to him.
Leisha bet on both sides, so she's getting money regardless.
And losing money.
It's fair. I feel like
regardless.
that's not allowed.
That's
but
the point.
whatever. I feel like no one paid attention. To
Yeah.
It, though.
For 2 copper, probably not.
Yeah. No, they're like, okay. Let's see. That is going to be a 15.
That misses.
Misses? Yeah. You're able to dodge out of the way. Get back here. And he's
No,
going
I don't
to
think I will.
attack you again. That is going to be an 8.
That also misses.
Yeah, he just swings
I
and
was
misses at
wrong.
you. What do you do?
So he stops for like a millisecond, like I'm still here, and then he gets back into the fight like as if nothing happened. There's no pause whatsoever in his mind.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna go in for a precise strike again.
Okay. Stop dodging.
17.
17 doesn't hit. Tink. Yeah, it just tinks off his armor again. You need a bigger weapon.
You know what? You've got too much metal on you. And then he's gonna crackle with lightning again. And this time with 2 actions, I'm gonna use my electric arc.
All right. So then you make a
looks
reflex
like-
save.
Yep, DC 15.
DC 15. All right. That is going to be a 16.
Oh.
Yeah. Again, you go and he just like sidesteps it.
I think he's wearing just
you
the
don't have
right
a good aim. Boom. Again.
That was
pivot.
closer this
The
time.
axe. Closer doesn't cut it.
but this will.
Shut up, man. This is my moment.
I'm sorry.
That is going to be a 23.
That misses.
That's crazy.
Dude, insane.
So this is going to be another vicious strike that he's doing. That is going to be 14 damage.
Go down.
Yeah, you guys see this like ball of lightning. He's like, all right, I'm done with this. He just pivots and just like with the blunt of his axe crumples him to the ground.
Oh,
Money, money, money! And he just walks
Good job.
away.
I would
grabs
wait,
your 8
wait.
gold.
I have something for you. And she would hand him like a clover flower crown that she was making while watching the fight. Cause you won. It's a crown.
Thank you. And he'll take it. He'll take it and put it on his axe. Thaddeus, you wake up kind of dazed, and you see him like grabbing your gold. Leisha, you get 1 copper back.
Wait, cause I bet 2.
Yeah, so you get.
Isn't it times 3?
1. If you're fighting,
Oh,
not on the sideline.
I get 1 copper total.
And you bet on both sides.
So
So
I-
you get 3 back. So 1
1
more.
copper. I have
Yeah.
6 copper now. Perfect.
what do I get?
I got so
You
much
bet, what,
money.
3 gold.
3 gold.
Yeah, you get an extra gold back. No, 2. So you get 5 gold in total.
So Thaddeus, when he opens his eyes, he completely ignores the guy taking the gold, sees his people who he's grouped up with receiving those, like, oh, I won the fight, right? You guys bet on me because you won,
No.
right?
Now,
We bet against you because you're little and he's big.
I
And we were
bet.
right.
But I won the fight, yeah.
no.
No.
No, yeah.
If you were fighting the ground, maybe, because you stood up.
You did like the ground.
No, but
The ground is nice.
Fight. I agree.
That was a good fight.
I want to go fight the other guy.
You should have died the first time he hit you.
No, that was nothing.
Kid, you may
I
not have
think that
stirred the
was-
hearts of the people, but you scared the crap out of some pigeons over there, where you shot your lightning.
Now you see like a dead pigeon just like on the ground, just like shaking.
Yeah, that was
A
weird.
rat goes over, grabs it, and just scampers off.
Yeah, that was rhythm behind. He bounced off his armor like that. I don't know if that was regulation.
No, you just did bad.
He's one of the main guys. He's always there.
Yeah, no, it was weird. Yeah.
Ruin put his arm down to help you up.
I'm already getting up on like one knee. I was like, oh yeah, thanks.
You did good, kid. You'll get there. Pat, pat.
I want to go fight the
Click
first
just like
level 1
puts
guy.
your hand, puts his hand on you, and you heal. You feel like your concussion fade away.
You don't get a flower because you lost. Then she just turns around and walks away.
Mean.
I mean, I already won, and I pulled out the
that's
flower
mean.
that she gave me earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here you go. She hands you
It's a
like
pity flower.
like
for
a,
winning,
what's
For
it? A
leaving.
daffodil? No, not a
Your
daffodil. What's
concussion
it called?
faded, right?
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
dandelion. She
He
hands
barely
you a
hit me.
dandelion.
Yeah.
yeah, barely hit me.
Uh-huh.
Look, it's a dandelion. It's just fleeting like your victory was.
Here you go.
Yeah, see, victory. Thanks.
It's shiny,
I
like the
take it.
ground when you fell on
Put
it.
it right next to the sunflower.
So you want to fight?
I want to fight the level 1 guy.
right. Yeah. Okay. You walk up. You see this human.
on,
He's just kind of
Queenie.
standing there. He's got a shield and a sword.
Hi.
Where are your parents, child?
I only have 1. I don't know where she is.
Oh my goodness.
I want to fight you.
What?
This fight
Yeah.
wasn't too easy.
Okay.
I like
Sure. Are you betting money?
Yes.
All right, excellent.
You would bet 1 gold,
Minimum of 2.
2 gold.
Okay.
Careful, she can't count that
he'd
high.
walk in, he'd kind
I
of go
can
in,
count.
hold up his sword, like almost like at like the Renaissance Festival, like yes, haha, and like everyone like that's watching is just like
That's a
what?
child.
Yeah, they're like you're fighting like a kid. Like they know that you're a kobold, but they're also like this is like a small kobold. Yeah.
I'm gonna put 4 silver.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Put a what?
I'm gonna put 4 silver down on the knight.
Okay.
I'll put 5 silver on the girl.
Aha, I got a 25.
Yeah, he got a 10. So you go first.
Okay, so she is gonna like walk forward and like bends down and picks up like a clump of dust and then just throws it at him and casts Ancient Dust, which is a fortitude saving throw.
Okay, fortitude.
Yeah,
Okay.
against a DC 17.
He rolled an 11. He's just like, yeah! Ha-ha!
Some of the
Alright, so what did he get?
He got a 11.
Okay. Okay, so he takes full damage and persistent damage.
Persistent.
Yeah, he's just
Okay.
like, yeah, I'm gonna beat this kid up. What do you think, kid? Ah, was that sand? What was it?
It was ancient dust.
What?
I just made it
Roll
old.
damage.
And it's not a roll, so he takes
it's flat.
he takes 4 damage and 1 persistent negative damage.
Okay. Yeah, you see, it's like, why? Because I was, whoa.
And while he's distracted, she's gonna bite him.
Make an attack roll. The -5.
Yes, so that's a -1. That's a 7.
7. Yeah, that misses.
So she just like bites onto his leg and just kind of like noms on it, not actually biting at all. Just
Juicy click.
She does this all the time. You have to bite. Use your teeth.
Why are you encouraging this?
He's like kicks you off and like stumbles back. What? And he kind of just swings.
he takes 1 damage on his turn.
Okay.
It's persistent damage.
He's like wiping his eyes. Oh, it's like in my eyes.
Is that gravel? Why?
Why would you throw sand in my eyes?
It's dust. Get it right.
Okay.
She says like around his leg.
That's gonna be a 22.
That hits.
Okay. Yeah, he's just making
Barely.
a swing at you. That is gonna be barely, sure. It's gonna be 8 damage.
Okay.
And he'll try to make another attack. That is going to be a 16.
That misses.
16. All right, yeah. He whiffs on the next one, and then you see him like bring his shield up and kind of hunker behind it. He's like rubbing his eyes. Ugh! How would you do that?
Because we're
And I think it's
fighting.
Your turn.
I'm gonna do dizzying colors. So she's like, was the dust too hard for you? Here, have this instead. And she just like picks up Queenie and shakes her. And Queenie kind of just like, the glitter on her kind of puffs forward into this spray of rainbow colors. And he has to make a will saving throw against a DC 17.
I don't like glitter. Oh, he got a 17.
He got a
Yeah,
17.
he got a
Okay.
he got a 21 actually. He rolled a 17 on the die.
So he is dazzled for 1 round.
He's dazzled for 1 round. All right. What does dazzled do? Dazzled.
It comes
Eyes
before
are
the
always
razzle.
stimulating. Your vision is swimming. Your vision is your only precise sense. All creatures and objects are concealed. So he has to make a DC 5 flat check before attacking you.
Yep. And then she's gonna, because she's still kind of bit down on him, she's gonna try and bite him again.
Bite him harder. Okay.
Yep, with a -5.
Teeth this
Yeah, you
time.
should use your teeth first.
I should have.
Then he doesn't get a minus on this spell.
Oh well.
Because it's a spell attack, right?
It's a nat 1, so that's a 0.
Yeah. Yeah, you like go to
Lick
bite him
him,
again,
and
and he like accidentally kicks you as you do it, and you like bite your tongue pretty hard.
Ow! I bit my
You
tongue.
little gremlin! He's gonna try to attack you. He succeeded at the DC 5. It's a nat 1. He just whiffs, trying to swing at you as you like stumble back. Then he succeeds the DC 5. There we go. That is going to be, that's a 19 on the die.
So I'm gonna use cringe.
Okay.
So, oh wait, no, never mind. It has to be a crit.
That's a
Sorry.
crit. Yeah, that is going to be a 25.
That hits.
Okay, not a crit?
No.
Okay. That is going to be 6 damage. Oh, is he still taking persistent?
Yep.
The sand's still there.
She's out.
I get out of my eye!
She goes
Coarse
down.
and rough and
Don't
gets
you get that?
everywhere.
She only,
He's like, yeah! And everyone's just like, oh, okay.
how much did I bet on? I'm at 2 gold, right?
Yeah, let's see who's 2 gold.
I didn't feel
How do you
good
feel?
betting
You beat
against
up a
her,
child.
You're not a child.
I am a child.
No.
I have not been graduated to adulthood, which means I'm a child. She just walks away.
I said, what? You see, he's like very conflicted. Okay.
Wait. Okay, here you go. And she pulls out like pretty white flowers in like a kind of like a string of these like white flowers and hands it to him.
He like looks around like, okay.
Thank
like,
you for
takes
fighting
it.
with me. That was fun.
Okay. Don't come back, please.
Why?
I don't want to fight more children. I already have a bad enough image as it is.
But you're so cool looking.
No, he does not look very cool.
You look so cool. Don't let people tell you that. You look beautiful.
She's lying.
Yeah,
You
well,
fight him.
You got beat up by an orc, so.
You would too.
Really? I don't think so. We're on the same team. He just like walks off.
I challenged him.
I lost.
No, hold your
You
horses,
can't
buddy.
challenge again. It's starting to get close, so there's time for like one more spar.
I'll avenge your
You
honor.
gotta
This wasn't
spar.
spar.
I'll spar. I'll go against
You
level 1,
got
dude.
this.
Level 1
Oh wait, how much money did I make?
Because you
I
bet
bet 4
against-
silver against her.
against her.
Yeah.
You make like a copper. Like
Yes. One cup.
this was not a unlikely outcome.
Yeah.
And so you like walk up to him. Oh, hello, old man. How can I help you?
Howdy.
Aha.
Let's fight.
Oh, okay. Sure. How much you betting?
2 gold.
All right, minimum. Got some low rollers here.
I'm gonna
Well,
bet.
we've lost every fight so far.
I'm betting 5 gold on my guy.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Okay.
I'll bet 1 gold on him.
Okay.
It's just like, oh, you guys are giving the yellow
19.
ones? I'll give that too.
19, you are going first, my friend.
I'm going to exploit vulnerability. I have to roll lore esoteric against his basic DC.
Basic DC, that's a 17.
I rolled a 22.
Yeah, okay, you got his
So
weakness.
I can either. I think I'm so funny. You'll see why.
Okay.
So normal success, right? Yeah. So I can recall important facts and use either mortal weakness or personal antithesis.
Okay.
Where I procure something.
Uh-huh.
And I just think it would be stupid funny if just out of nowhere I look him dead in the eyes and I pull out like his divorce papers.
How did you know that? What?
I then use my
I don't want to fight this guy anymore. What's going on?
Worse than
I
fighting a
use my
child.
mirror's reflection, so now there's 2 of me holding his divorce papers, and I'm surrounding him.
What is happening?
So I am flanking him. I am using my implement empowerment and personal antithesis, and I'm attacking him. So what does flanking give me?
It puts him off guard, so to get a -2. Okay. Does it count as flanking with a
Yes,
bonus?
yes,
Okay.
it does.
Awesome.
It says specifically your
Oh.
reflection helps you in flanking and 2 other things.
Okay, he's got a -2 to his AC. He's off guard, and you see he looks like he's about to cry. He's like, what's happening? He's like, there's 2 of you. Just see 2 of him appear.
I rolled a 23.
He can double himself. He's too.
That hits.
Does it crit per-
It doesn't
No.
crit. It almost crits.
So by using his personal antithesis, that's a 2 plus my level rounded down, so 3 plus my empowerment of 2 plus 3 bludgeoning plus a D8 that I'm rolling.
All right. Oh, okay.
Oh, boo! I rolled a 1, so that's a total of 8.
Hey, yeah, you just wallop this guy. And he's just like, not Rhonda. And he's just gonna go for a strike on you.
What the fudge just happened?
That is that is gonna be a 18.
Needed to beat it, right?
Yep.
He met it.
Okay, sweet. I hate you. That is gonna be 8 damage.
Oh, so we're just back and forth.
Yeah, and he's gonna try and make another attack on you as well.
Dun, dun, dun.
He does not succeed because he rolled a 10. And then, yeah, he's just gonna raise his shield. Leave me alone! So he gets a bonus to his AC, but he gets a negative to his AC because he's flanked.
Okay. I keep up the mirror's reflection for an action.
Okay. Just 2 people fight.
Would I have to
But it was one-on-one!
One thing I don't know, will I have to exploit vulnerability again, or since I know what it is, wait, nope. Personal antithesis, I can use it on just one person. Yeah, so on an individual level, so I can only do it on this dude, so if there were a group of them, I wouldn't be able to, but
You'd have to switch and stuff.
yeah, so I'm still using his divorce papers with Rhonda. And I say, Rhonda never loved you. And I hit him again. I know! So he's weakened.
I didn't know there was a fight to the death.
So 11.
That misses. It just hits his shield and like clunks off.
Okay, and for my last one, I'm gonna try to trip him.
Okay, yeah, go for it. It's gonna get his athletics DC. Is it
24.
Or is it fortitude DC?
Oh, I'll check.
I think it's
If I rolled a 24, so I think I'm doing pretty good.
4, nice. -5.
This would be 19 if it was -5.
It does have to be -5. It is an attack.
What's
It
an attack? It's not
is
for a
reflex DC, which is going to be a 17. So you succeed.
Yeah!
So he just falls prone. Just. Why me? No, Rhonda.
This is wrong.
How did he beat you?
Wait, what's divorce papers? And we.
It's his turn.
I'll explain when you're older.
I'm older now.
You see, he just like moves and like rolls over. Why? And he just like stands up and he's just gonna take a wild swing at you. And he rolls a 17. Nope. Yeah, you just like take a step back and you just run, and he swings again. That's gonna be a 17 again. just wildly swinging. Just you see tears flowing. No, please, leave me alone. That's your turn. You see everyone in the crowd is just like, You see the judge just said, "We're gonna call it. We're calling it. You win. You win."
I didn't hear no bell.
Can Lisa ring a bell?
You
No,
are gonna stop. You're gonna attack
She
him
just
again.
picks up her. She picks up
Yeah,
Queenie
you see
and
he
starts
just, like,
shaking
crumples
her, and a
back to the
bell
ground,
sound.
crying, and they just go. They're like, "You win.
Can I
you
go
win."
give him a
She goes
hug?
back into the mirror, and I lean down to him and I said, "How's that for a low roller?" And I walk away.
I want to go give the guy a hug and make him a very pretty flower
I
crown.
stop her and say, "No. Flowers are for winners."
This guy's hardcore.
Okay, and she just hand the flower. She'd like take it
You
off
got
his
2?
head and give it
What?
to you.
You got 2 gold?
Yeah.
You get 3.
Yeah.
In total, with your 2
Yeah,
back.
I know.
What
How
did
much
I
do I
get?
get?
How much you bet?
I bet 5 gold.
You bet 5 gold. You get 10 in total. So you get your 5 more.
I bet 1.
1 gold. You get 2. Alright. After that amazing scene,
As you come out of the pit, that was a good fight, dude. And I go to high five you.
High five.
Yeah, dude.
yeah, you guys walk out with your shoulders high. And you just hear the whimpered cries of Gale behind you. Why, Rhonda? She moved from me. She left. And you guys just walk away.
I
Looks
feel
like we're
so
all
bad
winners
for that guy. Why'd you do
I
that?
don't feel bad. He deserved it.
He really did.
He beat up a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
What
beat you up.
kid?
You.
You kid.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He's a jerk.
Okay, I guess.
As you guys
You want to give me some of that healing real quick?
No, you're healed. You're fully healed. You didn't take enough damage. Like, he did that to get rid of a concussion.
I lean to Grave. He's not getting healed from that.
That's permanent
No,
damage.
you did emotional damage.
You see, like,
The
as you walk
most
away, some people,
effective
give you,
weapon.
like, shaky thumbs ups, like, kind of standing away. Do you still have your copy walking with you?
No, I put the coffee away and I lean down.
So, yeah, as you guys walk away, you can see it's about time for the race. And that's where we're in our first session.
That was
After
interesting.
amazing fight.
So all you
That
brutalized
wasn't a
this
fight.
poor
He
guy.
just knocked this dude to the ground and basically kicked him over and over.
He's sitting there crying.
This is so good for me. I love improv, and it says, "Yeah, you just make something up," and I'm like, "What can I do?" What can
Divorce
I do?
papers.
And he said, "He's not that cool," and I'm like, "I know exactly what I'm gonna do." Pull out his divorce papers.
Well, that was certainly an interesting first session. If you guys endured that amazing fight, I think that definitely deserves a follow and a like and a subscribe.
Yeah, for sure. If you want to hear more of this ridiculousness, follow
Yeah.
along.
You guys want to hear the incredible wacky racers next week? That's definitely where we're gonna be. Yeah, we're
It's not the Wacky Racers, it's the Gravediggers, actually.
sorry, I was referencing a old cartoon.
Oh.
But yeah, so we're releasing this episode on May 9th on Friday. That's We hope you guys enjoyed it. The next episode will be coming out on Monday. It'll be May 12th. So keep an eye out for the shenanigans and I want to say failing forward, but dude, you just crushed that dude.
Well,
We
next up,
failed. The rest of us failed.
Yeah,
well,
that's true. That's true. We have barely competent, right?
Yeah.
1 out of 3.
Well, click one, so half and half.
Click did win.
2 for 2.
Yeah,
2 for 2. Yeah, perfect. Perfectly balanced.
as all things should be.
Yeah, and then we'll move into this race, and I'm excited to see how you guys take it.
looking forward to putting the divorce papers on the side of the carriage.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we'll move on to that. I want to thank everyone who listened for listening. Give the podcast a follow. Leave a review. Leave 5-star reviews.
Only.
Yeah.
Only, yeah.
Please. Only 5-star reviews.
You don't want to see what Rue will pull out of the bag for you.
Get ready. Your divorce papers will come out next. But yeah,
I'm not married.
if you guys leave us a 5-star review, we'll do shout outs for you at the end of the episodes in character.
Yeah.
Like all of us at the same time, or we all just
Yes.
At the
No,
exact
not
same
all of us
time.
at the same time. It'll be like
What?
one at a time.
We should
No, we're not
do
doing all at the
one
same
where we
time.
all do it
I
at the
want
same
to be
time.
like the guy that hired like 20 Vin Diesel impersonators to just say family 100 times. Have you seen that video?
No. Anyway, we'll see you next time.
Yeah. We'll see you next time. Leave a comment in your review of who you want to read your name.
Or all of us at the same time.
Yes.
Family.
If they say it, we got to do it.
All right, sure. If you do that, for the first person, we'll do that. How about that?
We got
first
you.
person to leave a 5-star review. We'll do that.
Well,
We'll
it's
do
a
that
race
for you.
now. Whoever gets it, gets it.
That's right,
They get
that's
the
right.
treat.
First
Yeah,
person to
follow
donate
us.
to the Patreon will be
Go-
the notary for the divorce
Go to our
papers.
website, Barely Competent Role Players, ROLL.com. That has all our socials in it. Hop in there and follow us. And we're happy to continue on and hit the next episode. We'll see you next time in Solaria. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.